Hey everybody, welcome to So Awkward. It's me, Don.
I'm Jester.
We did it!
We did it. We got through season 1 of The Golden Girls.
When do we get to eat the cheesecake?
Right now.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And
Episode 25, The Way We Met.
The Way We Met.
So they're up really late and they're eating cheesecake because they watched Psycho and they're all afraid to go to bed.
That's right, I forgot about the Psycho.
So then they reminisce about how they met and why they lived together.
I remember watching this, I've seen every episode years ago, I think. But I remember this episode. So, when it started, I remember like, oh, I don't want to watch this. This is going to be... Because I think when I first saw it, I thought it was a Clips episode, which is what they used to do back in the 80s.
But it's not.
Whatever. No, yeah, but when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that was clearly from an old episode. But having rewatched every episode, it's all new footage.
It's all new footage.
But it's staged in a way that's like a Clips episode.
Right.
It's weird, but it's fun.
I like it.
It turns out the way they met wasn't that interesting. Like,
Well,
Blanche put up an ad, and they both replied to her ad, and then they moved in. Rose's story is more interesting. They both went to the supermarket, to the community board, because Blanche put up an ad for roommates, and Rose had that cat.
Mr. Something.
Mr. Something. And then they get to talking, and Blanche doesn't want her to move in because she seems stupid. But then Rose, she observes Rose give the cat away to that little boy who really wants a cat because his cat died. So she knows Rose is a really nice, kind person. So she lets her move in.
But Dorothy shows up with her mother after that weird psychic lady had been at the house.
Right. But what I'm saying is Dorothy just shows up and gets the room. That's not interesting. Whereas like Rose's is like, oh, she learns, she first doesn't want Rose to live there, but she changes because she learns that Rose is a nice person.
I like Dorothy's scene more.
It's funnier, to be sure. How's your cheesecake? I got cherry.
Right.
You got chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
That's good.
It was a cool way to end the season. It was clever. Oh yeah, because then what they all live together, and this is still the flashbacks, and they kind of get on each other's nerves.
Right, they go grocery shopping together.
They go grocery shopping together.
It's a disaster.
But so then they're fighting, and they're gonna move out. But the thing that keeps them all together is they love cheesecake.
They love cheesecake.
Because they're fighting like, well, there's a cheesecake, and then they start eating cheesecake, and they're like, oh, they realize they have this bond.
Even though B. Arthur didn't like cheesecake.
Yeah, so you told me to watch her.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I mean, she took like a bite, and that was it. Or maybe she like just held it on her fork.
She does. She holds it on her fork. She just holds it there.
Maybe she does that just because she knows that continuity-wise, it's hard to eat and act at the same time.
No, she didn't like cheesecake.
How do you not like cheesecake? That's crazy. So thanks for watching season 1.
Yeah.
So this is our season finale of Golden Girls Reviews. Do I have to do a new intro for season 2?
Maybe.
If anybody has actually watched every review so far, thank you. There has to be somebody.
Thank you, and why?
Yeah. Each episode, each review we've done has gotten less and less views. Mm-hmm. And I'm fine with that. I would love it to be the most popular thing on YouTube. I think that'd be funny. And I think we're Not today, but in general, we enjoy doing them. Today it's been a little contentious.
Can we just get cheesecake for all of them?
No.
No.
For every episode?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You can. Has to be special. Have we even mentioned the episode at all?
Not really.
This was a good one. I don't know if it, like, was... Well, nowadays, like, a season finale has to be, like, a huge thing. Back then, like, on sitcom, they were just another episode. Like, it didn't end with, like, a cliffhanger. Like, Sophia was in a car accident. She's gonna die. Stay tuned next season. Like, Negan didn't show up and, like, bash one of the Golden Girls in her brain.
The best part of this episode is when Sophia comes in at the end of it.
Oh, yes, right. She comes in at the end wielding a knife and scares everybody, and then she just starts laughing maniacally. It's a pretty good moment.
Ma, that is not funny.
Are you kidding? It's a riot.
Because of Psycho.
Right, because of Psycho.
I'd kind of forgotten at first when I watched the episode. I was like, oh yeah, Psycho. Because that's just, I had forgotten that they were up because they were scared. Because of Psycho.
Right.
When I was a kid, we had a babysitter. My parents went out, and Psycho was on that night.
And you guys watched it?
Yeah, I mean, I was like a little kid. I don't think I watched it, but the babysitter got so scared, like she heard a noise, so she called the police. So when my parents, this is a true story, when my parents got home, like the police were there, and my dad was like, oh, and I mean, obviously they were scared, and nothing happened. And my father was like, oh, sorry, you had to come out, blah, blah, blah. And the cops were like, oh, don't worry about it. They showed Psycho tonight. We've been getting calls all night. Like,
Seriously?
Yeah. They got so many, like, they kept getting calls. This was the late 70s, early 80s. This is probably even before this episode. This was back when Psycho was, like, the standard.
But I watch scary movies and I hear things and I don't call the police.
I don't know.
I sit in my bed with a hood over my head and...
Yeah, but you're not a babysitter in somebody else's house, in some creaky old house.
No, but
with
my
the
house is
Pfeffer
old.
kids. Right?
Okay. Yeah, maybe if I were with you guys, I would call the police.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Well, stay tuned for season 2.
Should
What?
people watch this episode?
Definitely. Well, you're not going to watch the last episode?
What were you doing?
Just holding this up.
Do I have to hold it up too?
I don't know.